Lokoz Boxing here. Today we're going to talk about Ryan Garcia calling out Gervonta Tank Davis. Is Ryan Garcia ready for this fight? After his victory, Ryan Garcia got very excited, very emotional, very confident in himself, as if he needed more confidence. However, let us not forget that overconfidence is what got him to get knocked down earlier in his fight against Luke Campbell. I'm not criticizing him for this because he is experiencing what every boxer, every fighter experiences. You know, you come after a winning streak, a knockout streak, you're excited, you're in the clouds, you get a little too confident, and then it takes another fighter, the fighter you least expect, to just humble you into respecting your opponents in boxing. In this case, I think Ryan Garcia has learned from this experience, as we can tell when he got back up after that knockdown and did a great job ending that fight. However, as of right now, as of today, I still don't think that Ryan Garcia is ready for Tank Davis. On paper, it sounds like a really great fight, a good match, and I bet it would be. However, I don't think Ryan Garcia would be victorious against Tank Davis today. I think within maybe a few more fights, one or two more fights, would make a huge difference for him to kind of, feel himself on how he's doing, measure himself compared to the others. Luke Campbell was a test for Ryan Garcia from the fans to see if he's ready to move up, to progress, and fight those big names out there. And I think within one or two more fights, Ryan Garcia would be ready for that fight. So why are they talking about it? We have Ryan Garcia saying he'll win, challenging Tank Davis, replying, saying he'll mop the floor with Ryan Garcia, vice versa. What they're doing is they're creating the hype. It's very unlikely that this fight would happen next. To start with, Ryan Garcia fights on DAZN. Tank Davis, I believe, fights on PBC, Fox. These two platforms will not be cooperating to make this fight unless there is enough money to make them cooperate with each other for the greater money. For that to happen, there needs to be a really big hype, and it needs to be a really big buildup. And that is why Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis are hoping to build that hype, are hoping to make that tension build so that the fans are willing to buy that pay-per-view or subscribe to DAZN, whatever the deal is. Money talks. And although it seems very improbable, it could happen. It's just not the next fight to happen. I would really doubt that, to be real. By then, Ryan Garcia may be ready for Tank Davis. As of right now, he's not. He's calling him out, but he knows that's not the next fight to happen. They both know that's not what's going to happen next. So let them keep building the hype, and hopefully we'll get to see that fight and see what happens. Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia on paper, they're very comparable. They have the same amount of experience, give or take. Tank Davis has a little more experience than Ryan Garcia. And, Tank Davis is a little older than Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia has a little bit more reach than Tank Davis. The experience leans more towards Tank Davis at this time. We'll see what happens in the future. But as of right now, I would lean towards Tank Davis winning. That could change within a fight or two. Well, that's my take on it. Let me know what you all think, who you think would win, and why. Don't forget to like the video if you like it, dislike it if you hate it, and don't forget to subscribe either way. Boxing Lokoz.